How's it going out there today, everybody? Hope everybody's having a great day. Thanks for stopping by. I'm your host, Cash, as the hat implies, and I'm welcoming you to Trucker News. For the people that know, they know it's hashtag Trucker News. There it is for you. I know that's what you've been waiting for. We're doing it over here today. Let's talk about some trucking stories that are in the news today. I just pick these out and choose which ones I think I'll like the best to read. And that's how I choose them. I don't put too much thought into it. You shouldn't either. I'm an illiterate truck driver, so don't set your standards too high. And we'll get to the trucker news here. Let's see what we got. More than a dozen big rigs blew tires in an Arkansas construction zone. We'll get to that one for sure. Trucker's been injured after a dump truck debris smacked into the tractor trailer. Woo! Don't get too close to them dump trucks. You know what I'm saying? Farmer and son use hammer to stop runaway truck and save driver who blacked out on I-70 in Kansas. You're going to want to hear about that one. Man accused of stealing $50,000 from a trucking company via blank checks. Wowzers. And truck driver recognized for achieving 5 million safe miles. Woo! That boy been trucking. And the opinion piece of the day, the FMCSA tells states to strip commercial driving privileges if a driver uses a commercial motor vehicle to commit sexual assault. Whoo, boys. Boys, I mean, I ain't trying to say no names here, but you better watch what you're doing out there. If you sexual assaulting in a truck, could get your CDL revoked. All right, let's get to these stories. Drivers faced major traffic backups on Tuesday when more than a dozen big rigs blew tires in an Arkansas construction zone. According to the news, the incident occurred on the morning of Tuesday, December 19th, in a construction zone on I-30 near Benton. More than a dozen truckers reportedly had to pull off the interstate due to tire blowouts between exits 114 and 117. The problems appear to stem from metal plates placed on the roadway as part of the construction process. Yeah, I'm never a fan of those big construction steel plates on the road. I'm always thinking that, like, is that thing going to shred my tire? James Harrison with East End Towing told the outlet that it was hook one up, take it and get it to a safe location where they can get a tire put on, go back and get another one just right after the other. Truck after truck after truck, right front flat tires because of the temporary drainage cover plates. Whoo, blew them steer tires out. You ain't going nowhere on them blown out. The Arkansas Department of Transportation says that the problem has been fixed for now. David Parker with the ARDOT said, we've had a second incident. We have these plates there because it's a construction zone. Those metal plates have got to be watched, installed, managed a little better. Yeah, you think? Over the summer of 2023, there was a similar rash of complaints from drivers about blown out tires and vehicles damaged in another construction zone. Contractor Johnson Brothers Corp began work on widening I-30 on May of 2019, and since then, the news says that the number of crashes has doubled in the construction zone when compared to 2018. The completion of the I-30 construction project's currently about 2 years overdue, and it's now not expected until the end of 2024. Woo! How about we fire them boys and bring somebody in that can get her done? And are they replacing those tires? Would be my question. If you put a metal plate on the road and it blows out my steer tire, I'm going to want satisfaction. Yeah, and I'm not the Rolling Stones. I'm going to get my satisfaction. It says many frustrated drivers have taken to social media over the past few months to complain about the issue and warn other drivers to use caution in the area. Whoo, man, I would be so dang mad. So dang mad. Blow out my steer tire over steel plate not being installed properly. Let's get on to the next story. Trucker injured after dump truck debris smacked into tractor trailer. Yes, sir. Look at this picture here. This is a truck that's been hit with some debris, to say the least. Windshield's gone, hood's gone. They got the barrels to clean up out there, so it probably busted radiator or a fuel tank. because if you notice they're out there, they got the collection thing under there. Trucker injured by dump truck debris that smacked into his rig after being knocked free by a low bridge in Pennsylvania. Wow. So the dump truck hit a low bridge and that threw the debris into the semi truck. Oh man, the incident happened on December 20th, Interstate 83, exit 16A, York County, Pennsylvania. According to the Fox News, the dump truck was hauling a large piece of scrap metal along I-83 southbound when it passed beneath the Queen Street Bridge. The load ended up being too tall to safely pass beneath the bridge, and a portion of the load was knocked off. The scrap metal then crashed into the semi-truck traveling behind the dump truck. Wow. Whew, following too close? Who knows? Um, Truck driver was hurt in the incident and was taken to a nearby hospital. No other injuries were reported. The semi-truck sustained damage in the incident, including a hole in its fuel tank. Ouch. The bridge sustained negligible damage in the incident. However, the bridge is still being repaired after damages from previous wrecks. Wow. The repairs are expected to be completed in February 2024. Whew. Man. All right, here's a story for you. Farmer and son use a hammer to stop runaway truck and save driver who blacked out on I-70 in Kansas. A Kansas sheriff is praising a farmer and his son for their extraordinary efforts to save a trucker suffering from a medical emergency on I-70. The incident took place on December 19th in Sherman County, Kansas, according to the sheriff's office. They say a truck driver that was westbound on I-70 when he suffered a medical emergency and blacked out. With the driver unconscious, the semi-truck went into the median at high speeds. Police say that the truck stayed in the median for a quarter of a mile before it jumped over a crossover, which caused the truck to slow. The farmer and his son, traveling in the same direction, noticed the driver needing help, so they went into action. The semi-truck slowed down enough so they could jump onto the passenger side, but they found the door locked. The son riding on the semi truck asked his dad, throw him a hammer. I mean, this is like some Mission Impossible stuff right here. I mean, damn. He says, throw me the hammer, Dad. I'm going to bust a window. Then he broke the window out, crawled into the semi truck, and stopped the semi truck before it went over an overpass. Woo! Yes, salute to those guys. Thank you to Brent Giltner and his son Brady for heroic actions, Sheriff Department said. Yeah, I would say the least that's heroic. Holy mackerel, man. Because that's dangerous. Jumping up on the side of a semi like that, you fall off, you could go under the trailer, man. Um, Hopefully everybody was okay. It doesn't really go into telling about what happened after that. So hopefully everybody made it out. Next story, man accused of stealing $50,000 from a trucking company via blank checks. Holy mackerel. An Illinois man accused of stealing from trucking companies is facing multiple felony charges of theft over $50,000. Ivan Johnson Trucking in Osage, Iowa, first reported multiple blank business checks stolen over the summer. Investigation by Mitchell County Sheriff's Office revealed that the four checks were forged for a total of nearly $54,000. One of the checks was almost $30,000. According to the news, these funds were then deposited into the accounts of 47-year-old Robert Higgins and one other individual who was not named. Higgins was arrested on an outstanding warrant from Chicago from back in November. Higgins is now facing charges of second-degree theft, conspiracy to commit a non-forced felony, and forgery. Higgins was released from custody after posting $10,000 bail. I wonder if he wrote a check for that bail. I'm just saying. I mean, did anybody check and see if he wrote a check? wouldn't take a check from that guy. Just saying. All right, let's talk about a truck driver doing some good right here. Truck driver recognized for achieving 5 million safe miles. One of these days I'm going to have a plaque that says 5 million safe miles. And then down below it, it's going to say like 500 not so safe miles. I'm just saying, if you drive 5 million miles, there's a few in there maybe not as safe as they could have been, right? Okay, moving on. Moving on. I'm not trying to poo-poo this guy. I'm just saying that's what my plaque will say. An Iowa headquartered trucking company recently recognized one of their drivers for achieving 5 million safe miles. It looks like West Side Transport. I don't know why they wouldn't say the name of the company there, but that's what it looks like. Yeah, West Side Transport. I'll put a picture up here of the guy. 5 million saved miles. On December 13th, Cedar Rapids-based trucking company Westside Transport recognized truck driver Thornton Dixon for 5 million miles without an accident. Woo! Salute to that fella. Westside Transport hosted an event at the company's Cedar Rapids headquarters to formally recognize Dixon for his remarkable safety achievement. Dixon has been in trucking for 50 years and has driven for Westside Transport since 1981. Wow. Wow, that is amazing. Hell, I wasn't even born in 1981. He's been with the same company longer than I've been alive. Salute to that, gentleman. Westside Transport says that Dixon was also recognized this year as a Master Driver of the Year by the Iowa Motor Trucking Association. Yeah, he's been getting her done. He truly is an amazing person and member of the Westside Transport team. To put this into perspective, the average person drives 14,200 miles a year. No, that's a typo there. In order to reach the amount of miles Thornton has, it would take over 350 years. Oh, they mean the average driver of a car, not the average truck driver. My bad. My bad. That would take 350 years to reach 5 million. Woo! That is taking out the fact that he has accomplished this without having a single preventable or accident. Wow. Not anything. Not even preventable, non-preventable, nothing. Wow. Yeah. Good job on him. Good job on him. Salute to that guy. All right. Opinion piece of the day. The FMCSA tells states to strip commercial driving privileges if a driver uses a commercial motor vehicle to commit sexual assault. Ooh, that could put a crimp in my new TV show I'm coming up with. I'm working on like a Chris Hansen to catch a predator thing, but I'm going to set it up at the truck stop. Let me know. Would you watch that? Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration has issued a policy uh, instructing state driver licensing agencies to remove commercial driving privileges if a driver uses a commercial motor vehicle to commit sexual assault. And I noticed an enforcement policy issued by the FMCSA December 7th. The agency seeks to increase awareness of sexual assault against commercial motor vehicle drivers and to emphasize that federal law requires that person who are convicted of using commercial motor vehicle to commit a felony must be disqualified from operating a commercial motor vehicle, requiring a commercial driver license or commercial learner's permit for the time period set forth in the table. Okay. I didn't know that was a thing. I'll have to look that up in the Green Book. Apparently, 49 CFR 383.51B is a table for how long you can't drive if you commit a felony. I did not know that was in there. I have to look that up. The FMCSA points out that existing federal law requires revoked CDL and CPL if they are convicted of using commercial motor vehicle to commit a felony other than a felony related to controlled substances or human trafficking. Yes. The policy remains that when state courts forward convictions based on the use of commercial motor vehicle in the commission of a felony assault, the state licensing agency must disqualify a driver from operating commercial motor vehicles set forth by the time periods. The FMCSA defines the use of commercial motor vehicle in the commission of sexual assaults or felony sexual assault occurring in upon a commercial or towed unit. Woo! You're really out of line if you're sexually assaulting someone in a commercial motor vehicle that's being towed. I mean, you're out of line, sir. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Yeah. So that's basically what they're saying. Don't sexually assault anyone, but just know if you do, and you're in a commercial motor vehicle, you could get your license taken from you. And that's it, folks. That's Trucker News. Thanks for watching. Be sure to smash that like button if you made it this far. Subscribe or at least think about it and then do it. Get her done, as they say. Remember, people are more important than trucking. Take care of each other out there for me. Later. Hi, I want to talk to you real quick about the ES Advantage card. Do you need discounts at major truck stop chains? They got them. Do you need discount on shop rates at TA and Love's? They got them. Tire discounts. They even got health insurance now. Click the link down below. Easy application, no credit check. Sign up. They give you a call back. They'll take all your information and you'll be in the network.